What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So if you can tell by the title and thumbnail of this video today, it's not a good one. So give you a little rundown of what happened before I get to the shop and show you actually what happened. So I got the transmission fixed. You know, it ran great for a couple days, and a couple days after that, I playing around with it, got on it a little bit, not very hard.
You sit on a throne of lies.
And I'm telling you, man, I'm really about to LS swap this thing because I ain't had no luck. I think one reason is because it's a 60 over block, and whenever you do Boredom 60 over, it does tend to weaken the block a little bit and change the dexterity of the block. It's not quite as strong. And of course, turning the car as many RPMs as I can with the camshaft set up and the head set up and all the valve train stuff I got, you know, it'll turn 71, 7200 no problem. But anyways, guys, I just pulled up at the shop, so I'll show you actually what happened to the engine itself. I don't know if you guys could see in the last clip or not, but there's my piece of junk Mustang right over there. Okay, it's really not a piece of junk, it's giving me problems. Speaking of the Mustang, guys, let's go over here and take a look at it. Look at that, guys. No heart. She's heartless right now. Out in the rain all by herself. I do got to get this thing home. I don't want my car sitting out here just getting rained on and in the weather. Get it back in the garage at the house. As you can tell, no engine. It's heartless. Got a brand new transmission though. Say, girl, why do you guys treat me like you treat me? You should treat me much better than that, because I treat you good. And she's treating me bad. I do, guys. I try to treat her as good as possible, and she's not been happy with me here lately, apparently. But anyways, guys, let's get to showing you what actually happened to the engine. I got it tore down inside the shop, so let's see what we got. Alright, guys, we're in the shop now, and give you a little update on the race car real quick. Don't mind the mess. We've been working on this thing pretty hard the past couple of days, and I got to clean up before I leave. It's starting to look better, guys. We do got the body hung back on it. It's not completely hung back on it yet. We got to still do some more pop riveting and stuff like that and lining things up. But we're getting there. It's just slow and steady. We actually had a major problem on this thing. Whenever we went to go, I actually had the motor back in it, and we were gonna go and, take and get it, put the rest of the body back on and go out and practice. Well, I went to go drain the oil out, and it was slam full of water. And so apparently the guy just tried to hide it from us. He changed the oil right before we got there. Didn't really check that. So, everything still looked pretty good. But after it sat a little while, of course, the water got in the oil. It had to be a head gasket or something like that. We hadn't heard from the engine builder yet what's happened, but it had to be something along those lines. But anyways, guys, speaking of motors, I've been having bad luck myself with the race car and with my car in general. I'll show you guys what actually happened to the bearings, to the crankshaft bearing on my car. Okay, guys, so as you can tell, I do have the engine apart. I got all my parts in boxes. Matter of fact, they're all in there. All in those boxes right there, and on that table I got everything stored away nice and neat. Oh yeah, and look at this. Look at the inside of this oil pan, guys. You see all that stuff? That's not the kind of gold you want to find inside your oil pan. That's really bad. Yeah, that right there is what we call mechanics gold. But here's the actual two crank main bearings, and I'll kind of show you what happened. Okay, guys, so pretty much what happened, this is the very rear crankshaft main bearing cap. And like I said earlier, these engines, once you go 60 over and start turning them that many RPMs with a stock block, start to stretch stuff out and can actually oblong the crankshaft main caps and the journals. And I know you probably can't see that very good, but see how there's gaps on both sides of this? What it done, it actually oblonged this cap and beat the main, the main bearing out of it, the crankshaft bearing, which, is not good, but it's part of it. And the reason why I lost oil pressure, guys, you see right here how you got all this beat up brass looking stuff and little chips and chunks hanging off of it. But see, what this actually does is allow oil to come through, and when the oil pump is pumping it through the engine, it comes through the crankshaft journals first. And that's what creates your oil pressure, and what helps create your oil pressure. Also, the camshaft bearings do the same thing, but those look fine. Mainly just the main bearings started to look bad, and only this one was the one that was actually the worst. and this is the reason why my oil pressure was falling off like it was, which is bad, but it's also a good thing at the same time because I'm gonna end up doing a better build. I'm gonna get a better block, gonna be able to push more horsepower through it. So probably what I'll end up doing is doing a 347 stroker engine with a Dart SHP block. That way, you know, in the future, if I ever want to go boost or anything like that, I'll be able to push, you know, a lot more horsepower through it and not have to worry about it. So with that being said, I am going to keep you guys informed on what's going on with the build. It's going to take a while. Probably have some other stuff going on the channel for, you know, for different content. We're definitely going to get it back going. Going to keep you guys informed on my parts ordering and stuff like that and how far along I am with it. And also I'll do a, you know, an install video or a build video. I was going to do a removal video of the engine and stuff and kind of tell you what was going on while it was happening, but I was so frustrated that day. I was just ill and aggravated. I just went ahead and ripped the motor out, tore it all apart because I was, you know, I had to figure out what was wrong with it. Until I save up enough money to start getting the car back together, I'm gonna have some content of some racing and stuff like that, some actual races, not just, you know, working on it. Because the actual videos of the races are going to be a lot better, more action-packed and stuff like that. And I'm hoping to get the car done here in you know, within the next week or so we can go out and do some testing. And if we get it done in time to go do some practicing, I'll definitely have some videos of that and kind of show you guys how we do our setups and stuff like that and make them actually go fast. Because stuff like this, it's really technical. It's not just you put a car together and you go fast, turn left and all that stuff. It's not as easy as everybody makes it out to be, but we'll definitely have some content of that stuff, and it should be good stuff, and you guys should enjoy it. And that's pretty much going to do it for today's video, guys. If you did like this video, guys, be sure to smash that like button down below. If it's your first time viewing my channel, guys, be sure to look around at some of my other videos and think about subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. You know, the more views I get, the more likes I get, the more motivated I get to actually make videos for you guys and try to keep it rolling. Speaking of that, guys, we are on our way to 500 subscribers. I know that doesn't sound like much, but it's a big thing to me. And I thought about doing a 400 or 500 subscriber giveaway or something like that, but I think I'm gonna wait till 1,000 because I feel like, you know, 1,000 subscribers is more of like the breaking point. Like you're actually doing YouTube and you're starting to do pretty good at it. It just means more to me, you know, breaking 1,000 than it does 500. And guys, if you could help me out, try to figure out what I could do for like 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If I could do like maybe, I don't know, some stickers or something, some busted knuckle stickers or some t-shirts. You know, I do really appreciate you guys and appreciate your input. So, you know, your input does help me out. Actually, guys, I'm going to show you something before I go. Something you guys might be interested in, maybe or maybe not. Our shop actually does have our own t-shirts, and I don't know if you guys would, you know, like a t-shirt or not. They're $12 a piece, but this is our logo. We have different colors. This is our gray one. We have men's and women's shirts, I think all the way from small to like 3XL. We have different colors. We have the gray, we have blue, we have like an army tan, pink, and we have black. The black's not up here, but they're, like I said, they're $12 a piece. I don't know if any of you guys would be interested. We don't really make any money off of them. We just do it just for advertisement. That's pretty much all we do it for. But if you guys would be interested in a shirt, you know, just let me know. Let me know in the comment section. And if you are interested, we'll definitely try to get one out to you. But that's going to do it for today's video. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Perfect.